because I am embarking on part 2 of my fat loss journey. Now we need to tackle the back fat. Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your girl Nicolershaeholiday, also known as Plant-Based Nicolershaeholiday on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all know what to do. Go follow me. Holla. Today I'm coming to you and I'm excited because I am embarking on part 2 of my fat loss journey. I lost 10 pounds and some of it came off my waist and my stomach, which had gotten thicker over the years, and especially once I hit the perimenopausal and then menopausal stage. So I got some of that off, but now we need to tackle the back fat. Now, it has gotten better than June. I looked at the comparison and I do see a slight difference, but it is not to the goal I need to get to yet. It is not to the goal I want to get to yet. So now we're going to start fat loss journey part 2. Now, so as of November, I was down 8.5 pounds, and then as of like last month, it was a full 10 pounds. I basically have been maintaining my fat loss during the holidays and stuff. I didn't want to worry about trying to lose fat and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to maintain, so I've maintained it. I even lost an extra 1.5 pounds, which made me a full-blown 10 pounds. But I want to tackle the fat on the back now. Now that the holidays are over and everything, now I'm in the mode of, okay, let's get ready. Let's do this. You know, I want to have an after picture to show you guys for the back as well. If you're looking at me from the side, you might just see a line, right? But if you look at from the back, it looks like a roll, and I don't like that. So I want to get it off. It's not about the number on the scale. It's about the fat going away. So, that's my focus. So I'm going back into fat loss mode. And for me to lose fat, I have to be in a deficit. I am not talking about restricting calories. I'm just saying that I have to burn more than I eat. This time around for part 2, I won't have to track anymore, because for part 1 of the fat loss journey, sorry, my earring. For part 1 of the fat loss journey, I had to track. And I have to track because, for me, I have to make sure I'm burning more than I eat. And if I'm just eating intuitively, even if it's healthily, I can end up eating too much. And I don't mean binging, like bulimic binging. I'm just talking about like eating too much as in a surplus, meaning I can easily eat more than I burn if I'm not paying attention, even if it's healthy foods. So in order for me to finally lose the fat, I had to track for a while because I needed to see, make sure I'm burning more than I ate. I know that I burn around 21 to 2200 calories a day. So for me to lose fat, I have to be in a deficit, and meaning eat less than that. So, and not a big deficit. For me, a 200 to a 300 calorie deficit is enough. So if I'm burning 2,200, maybe I can eat 1,900 a day. If I'm burning 2,100, maybe I'll eat 1,800 a day. So this time around, I don't have to track, just because when I was tracking for those 5.5 months, I know the foods that I eat, I know what it is. So I don't need to track. Now, when I go out to eat and stuff, I don't know what their food calories and fat and all that kind of stuff is. And I don't really trip on the weekends and the events and stuff. I don't worry about it. I just do what I do. And I end up gaining a pound or 2 because it's probably too much sodium or whatever. And I just roll with it because that's just life. That's realistic for me, because that's going to happen. Some days, some weeks I'm going to do great being in a deficit. And then some weekends or whatever, I might eat in the surplus and I might go up a pound. And then, I just work on it right away and get it back off. So but that's reality. And that's the good thing about this. That's why I lost the weight so slowly. It took, 5.5 months to lose 8.5 pounds. And then, I was maintaining, and then I lost another 1.5 pounds. But the point is that, so you could say 7 months to lose 10 pounds. That's really slow, right? Some people will be like, dang, it took you forever. Well, guess what? Because I want to keep it off. Because, like, yeah, I can go drastic. I can cut my calories to 12 to 1400 calories a day and lose weight hecka quick, or do an all fruit thing for 30 days and lose 20 pounds in a month or whatever. But guess what? I'm not going to keep that up. So it's like, it's not realistic. It's just called rapid weight loss that is not going to stay off, because you're not going to keep doing whatever, unless you decide to stay a fruitarian for life. You might be able to maintain it, but if you're not going to maintain it. You're not going to keep it off. And if you cut your calories hecka low, and then you go drastic after you lose your weight, you're going to gain it back. So I don't want to do those drastic measures because I want to keep it off. So I'm okay with the reality of some weeks I might lose, some weeks I might gain, but what is the end result? You know what I mean? Like, so just like the 5.5 months part one of my fat loss journey, I would lose some weeks, and then some weeks I might gain the 2 pounds or 1 pound because I went out to an event or a birthday party or something and my eating was different. But that's okay, because that's my life. That's real. That's what happens, right? But at the end of the day, I'm down 10 pounds, even if it took me long. I'm okay with that. And I met part of my goal. My other goal, again, is to lose some of the back fat, or all of it, if I can. So I'm on a mode of part 2. Okay, it's going down, y'all. About to get back in the mode. I'm going to be eating between like 1,800 and 1,900 calories a day. Some days are going to be more, like the days on the weekends or events or birthday parties and things like that. It'll be more, and I'm not going to trip. But when I'm just eating at home and the food that I know, then I know it's going to be somewhere between 1,800 and 1,900 calories. It's not a drastic. It's not like I'm restricting. That's still a good amount. And then once I lose the back fat, then I'll get into maintenance mode again, where I am eating a little bit more. So I'll increase the calories up until I get to a maintenance amount. So if I'm burning 2,100 calories a day, then I want to be eating around 2,100 calories a day, or 2,200 calories. 2,200 calories a day burn, then I can eat 2,200 calories, and then I'll be maintaining. But when I'm not going to go from 1,800 or 1,900 straight to that, I will increase like 50 calories every week. And again, I don't even have to track anymore. I just know, okay, from what I eat and from tracking in the past. So I don't have to, but you might have to if you're not having success, because maybe you're just eating too much and you just don't know it, even if you're eating healthily, you know. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm about to tackle this. I'm going to try to be in a deficit, meaning eating my 1,800 to 1,900 calories a day and burning at least 2,100 to 2,200 a day. And that's just a normal amount of burning. Like, I could go drastic and do something just hecka overkill, but I know I won't keep it up. Like, I could be like, okay, I'm going to walk 20,000 steps for the next month. Okay, I'm not going to keep that up. I might be able to do 8 to 10,000, but 20, that's not realistic for me to continue doing. Do you know how long it takes me to get 10,000? Or what I have to do to get 10,000? To do 20, that would just be like a lot. Or I can be like, oh, I'm going to ride my bike 20 miles a day. You know, good and well, you ain't going to keep that up. So I don't like to do drastic things as far as workouts, because I want to do something that I can continue. And my current routine, which I, have been consistent with, and I'm very proud of myself. Even if I'm lazy and I don't feel like working out, I at least work out at home. And I at least do a lazy workout, I call it, which is where I might just do 2 sets of everything. But I've been consistent and I'm very proud of myself. So right now I'm doing 3 days of full body, and I like it because I get to work out everything at least 3 days a week. Some weeks might just end up being 2 days a week, just because life was life in that week, whatever. But I at least try to do definitely 2 days a week, but preferably 3 times a week. And then the days I'm not lifting weights, I always try to make sure I'm walking and getting my steps. Sometimes my walking doesn't even include an actual exercise walk. Sometimes I get my steps just from working at elementary school. Like, I think the other day I was like at 8,000 steps by the end. No, it was like 7,000 by the end of the day. And I was just working, walking them to their recess, dropping them off, bringing them back to the classroom. And then lunch came. I got to bring them to the cafeteria, and then pick them up after their recess for their lunch recess. And then I'm walking around, and then by the time I get home, I'm at 7,000 steps or 8,000. And then by the time I go to bed, I'm at 10,000. So those days are easy to get steps. But anyway, my point is I work out 3 days a week with weights. And then sometimes I might work out only 2 times a week. And then I walk every day. I don't always focus on trying to getting 10,000 steps. I do like to get 10,000 because it helps me increase the calories I burn, which helps me get into a deficit. But sometimes I don't really trip off of how many steps I want to get. I just focus on getting enough steps to help me get in a deficit for that day. So for instance, if I'm say like I had 1,900 calories, right? But I only burned 2,000, so that's only 100 calorie deficit, right? I might be like, okay, let me walk about 5,000 steps so that I can just increase my deficit a little bit more to burn a little bit more. So maybe that day I might only got 6,000 steps. I just do what I need to do to be in a deficit. That's it. But some days I do, like yesterday, I got 13,000 steps. That was a day where I was teaching 5th grade. I got a lot of steps just during the day. And then I went grocery shopping after work. And then I walked on the treadmill at home just for 10 minutes. So I got 13,000 steps yesterday. So actually 13,500 or something like that. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm going in. I'm going to show you guys what I ate today. I also want to increase my protein a little bit. I usually focus on between 45 to 60 grams of protein a day, but now I want to do what did I say? 45 to 60 is what I usually go for. Now I want to do between 50 and 70 a day. So increasing my protein a little bit. I don't want to do what society says, eating 1 gram of protein per body weight. I don't want to have 142 grams of protein a day. That's too much for my liver. No, thank you. But I do want to increase it because technically women only need about 46 grams per day, right? But I usually go between 45 and 60. But now I'm going to do between 50 and 70. So increasing my protein, being in a deficit, eating somewhere between 1,800 and 1,900 calories a day, continue with my workouts, continue with my walking every day. And when I say walking, I don't even mean exercise walk. Sometimes I don't even do an exercise walk and I just get steps in the whole day just from life, working at the schools, by the time I get home, walking around the apartment, just whatever. So just being active. And you guys, you can also get in calorie deficits by just doing, what is it called? NEAT. It's called non-something activity. I forgot what it's called, but you could, when you're burning calories by doing non-exercise activity, something. Like, say, like you're cleaning the house, you're planting your garden, you're pulling weeds, you're folding clothes. You're burning calories when you're doing that stuff. It's not working out. It's not exercise, but you're still burning calories, which is still helping you burn calories, which is helping you get in a deficit. You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I ate today. Incorporating some protein in there. I don't drink protein drinks all the time, but I am going to incorporate that in today. And it's kind of like a high raw day, but incorporating protein. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm on part 2 of the fat loss journey, tackling the back. Let's unfat our back. New tagline. I'm going to unfat my back. No, that sounds too similar to unbig my back. Okay, let's fat be gone. No, back fat be gone. It's kind of corny. But anyway, all right, you guys, stay tuned for what I ate today. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm just going to throw a random picture in here so I could do a voiceover. By the way, that's my little fro. Anyway, I wanted to say that although I am focusing on losing the fat in my back, you can't really spot reduce. You can't really determine where fat's going to come off. That is my goal, but you know, it might come off in a few other places as well. It's not going to just come off my back, but that is where I do want it to come off. Like I said, it has gone down a little bit since June, but it's still there. So I lost some of it already, and I want to lose a little bit more. Hopefully it'll come off soon. Anyway, I wanted to say that. Good morning. For breakfast, I had my unsweetened plant-based yogurt with cheese seeds, blueberries, and a few tangerines. This came out to 10.7 grams of protein. Hi, I'm back. I just did a workout on live, and I have to say, if you guys end up watching it, I'm sorry in advance for my behavior. I let some people that were saying negative things get to me, and I was just going off. Then I started having to block people. It was crazy. Anyway, I'm about to make my lunch. I'm going to make a salad with edamame, with my tahini dressing, and, yeah. And then, I'm not going to, like, edit and break down each step. I'm just going to let the video play while I'm making it. I already got my arugula in here and microgreens, and now I'm going to, cut up a cucumber. Let me rinse off. I got some tomatoes as well. I'm gonna wash these off real quick. Put my fruit and veggie spray. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. Oh, never mind. I'll just wash them. I can't find my fruit spray. I wonder where it's at. So I just added my tomatoes. I know some people like to watch it when I show you each step and it's edited, but like, I'm just gonna let it record all the way through because editing is a lot of work, y'all. Yesterday, I think it took me 2 hours to edit my what I ate all day video. I ate like all fruit yesterday except for a handful of peanuts. And I was just like, this took way too long. This is crazy, cuz. So I'm just gonna let this play, honey. Oops. Anyway, I just did a workout, got dressed ready, about to eat this, and then I got my podcast I'm shooting today, doing an episode today and tomorrow. And then, here you go. Okay, that's what we got so far. And now, I'm gonna add the edamame. I have about 100 grams of edamame here. This is about 10 grams of protein for the edamame, for this amount of edamame. Oops. Good source of protein. Okay, so now I just got to cut up my onions. My onion. I love red onion. Just adds flavor. Flavor. Why did I put my cutting board? I always do that. I always think I'm done. Then I remember I got to do something else. Let me just wash this off real quick. Even though I'm going to peel off the outer layer. Okay, throw that in the sink. Take off the outer. I like to take off not just that little flaky skin, but like the top real layer. I don't know why, I just do. That's enough. We ain't trying to kill people. That's actually even too much itself, but I'm just gonna put the rest of this in my bag. Oops. I gotta hurry up and eat this because I gotta film in 30. Oh shoot, I gotta hurry up. I still gotta eat it. Eating salads take a long time. Okay, hurry. I'm Oh, I'm tripping out. Eating a salad takes a longer time than just eating some fruit. Okay. And then, and now I gotta make the dressing. So here's the salad we got so far. Okay. Lots of pretty colors. Can't really see the red though, huh? But can't really see the tomatoes. They're kind of under there. Okay. So now let's do the dressing. I wish there was a way that this just came ready all the time and I didn't have to make it. I mean, I don't have to make it. I could choose to use the store-bought all the time, but I only do that when I'm lazy. But I want to use this because this is going to give me an extra 11 grams of protein for the tahini and the nutritional yeast that I'm going to put in it. Okay, so we got 2 tablespoons of tahini-ish. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I like to get the exact measurement for this, so I use the actual tablespoon. And then I'm going to do apple cider vinegar. I forgot to take that out. I like to shake it first. About a tablespoon-ish. And then water. So let me get some water real quick out of my filter. And then we're going to stir it. And then add a little bit of water if needed. You don't want to put too much at first because unless you like yours liquefied. I don't like mine to be liquefied. So I just do a little bit at a time. Hopefully that wasn't too much. Sometimes if it gets too watery, I'll add some like garlic powder in there to kind of thicken it up a little bit. Or another tablespoon of nutritional yeast. If I overdo it on the water. Which I do sometimes. I think I actually got it right. Might need just a little bit more water. It's thick but pourable, but I want it just a little less thick. So I just did one little tiny flinch of water. Oh, that's my phone. My other phone. Alright, I think this is good. I gotta scarf this down. I'll scrape the rest in after I get off camera, just for the sake of this. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. My phone. Okay, I forgot. I want to add a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning. I am very cautious about how much sodium I take in on just a regular day, unless I'm at an event or something. So I am going to have some of this, and then it's not so bad. It's about, well, it is, but I mean, it's 180, but since I'm not going to really have a lot of sodium later, I'm going to double up on it. So that's going to be about 360 milligrams of sodium. And that's okay. I'm okay with it as long as the rest of the day I keep it light on the sodium. Okay. So this is my final salad, and it's very gorgeous. I'm going to eat this and then get ready for my podcast, and see you later. Okay, I had to take my lipstick off because I'm getting down and dirty with this salad. This salad is bomb. And the Montreal steak seasoning, I'm glad I added it because it really added an extra delicious taste. But this is really good. And I'm like literally scarfing it down because I got to record. I got to interview someone in 18 minutes. So this came out really good. I will insert the amount of protein the salad is as I'm saying this. And I'll also insert, I forgot, when I do the breakfast, I'll show you guys how much protein that was as well. I'll insert that like at the end of that clip. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Oh, me just scarfing down my food, watching the replay of my workout live from earlier, watching myself go off on people. Makeup, I'm shiny. I need powder. Just doing my last looks and final touches before I start my podcast. All right, let's get ready to rumble. It's time to do her intro and then bring her on. See y'all later. Okay, I just got back from Whole Foods. I had to buy a few things, although I went grocery shopping yesterday. And And I showed you guys what I got at the grocery store in my last video, which titled "I ate fruit all day" or something like that. I just posted it yesterday. Go check it out to see all the things I got at the grocery store. Anyway, today I need to get some more blueberries, so I got some at Whole Foods, and I got some red beet and cabbage because it is probiotic, and I want to eat some things that have probiotics. And then I saw these things, I wanted to try them. They're gluten-free, they're vegan, and they're just like a little snack, and I can't wait to eat it. I hope it's good. I'm about to probably have that as a snack, and I'm going to make a protein shake as well. But this is what I got at Whole Foods. Okay, I'm gonna make a protein shake. I'm using the Sun Warrior. Now this also has, I'm gonna use one frozen banana. I'm gonna use this today. I just don't feel like using the other protein that doesn't have anything but rice in it. They're both nasty. Let's just keep it real. Okay, anyway, I'm using this one today just because I bought it and I don't want to waste it. So this just has like, 14 grams of protein. And I haven't taken any protein probably in like a month or so. So I don't take it often. But this is one of those days where I want to take it. So I'm just going to do, one scoop. Crap. I'm going to do some water instead of almond milk. And then some stevia. Well, it already has stevia in it. So, no, I'm not going to add any stevia. Okay, and I think that's it. I also added a tangerine in there. Just to try to mask the taste a little. You can add a lot more fruit. I just don't want to add a lot of fruit because I just don't. Keeping it real, I just don't like protein powder. Like, no matter what flavor it is, I have never had a protein powder that I just like, oh my god, it's so good. Now, sometimes I can mask the taste a little bit and it's doable, but overall it's nasty. Now, I feel like a lot of the non-vegan protein powders are good, or any protein powder that has like all that added sugar and stuff like that is good, but when you either have no sugar or it's made of stevia, it's not really that good. So I just focus on, I'm just going to drink it for the protein today. Cheers to me. It tastes weird. I think maybe I should have just used the plain protein powder and then mask that, as opposed to trying to mask this. It's this weird taste on top of the masking. It's just weird, y'all. I'm also going to have this thing that I just got at Whole Foods for a snack. Now I'm mad because I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's only 180 grams of, only 180 calories. And 7 grams of fat. But that's only for half. I just looked and it's only for half. But I don't want a half. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just eat half. We'll see. But it depends on how it tastes. Let's see how it tastes. I'm still working on the... It looks like it tastes good, but we don't... I don't know. We'll see. Because sometimes looks can be deceiving. I still taste the protein drink. Hold on. I'm trying to separate the tastes. I'm confused. All right. I gotta take another bite because the protein is all... It's alright. I can't... Whatever it is, I'm gonna eat it. I can't... Something about the protein messed up my taste buds, so I can't really taste it the way I want, but I think it's good. I'm gonna eat it. I like the thickness of it. I'm gonna eat it. It's good. I think. So that's my snack, y'all. Okay, you guys, after a couple more bites, I was able to finally taste it for what it was. And I do like it. I do like it. The aftertaste is good to me. I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me, I like it. And I would buy them again. It's nice and thick. I like it. And after a few sips of the protein drink, it's starting to grow on me too. So it's not so bad now. So this snack of the protein drink and that little bar, the protein, the total amount, let me scroll down, sorry. The total amount was 21.4 grams of protein for the snack. The protein and the bar. For dinner, I just wanted another orange Julius, I call it. It's just frozen bananas, frozen tangerines, or you could do fresh with a half a cup of almond milk and a half a cup of water and a little bit of stevia. And it was so delicious. I love this combination. And then I just had a half a serving of peanuts, and that was all I had today. So here's the breakdown of all the things I had that had protein in it. I had a total of 63.7 grams of protein today. I didn't quite get as high as I wanted it to, but I could have if I would have done air fried tofu on my salad instead, or chickpeas or any type of bean. I could have increased the protein that way. I think just doing that would have just helped increase it. But I'm okay with this because I said I want to do between 50 and 70. So this is good for me. And yeah, if you look at the breakdown, you can screenshot it and look at it. But that's the breakdown of everything that had protein in it, even the chia seeds, even down to the lowest amount, which was the chia seeds, which only had 2.5 grams because I only did 1 tablespoon. But one full serving would be 5 grams, but I only did 1 tablespoon instead of 2. So anyway, yeah, so that's how much protein I had, 63.7 grams of protein for the full day. So I had 1,919 calories today, and then I burned approximately 2,122. So I was in just like a small deficit, like a 200 deficit. That means I burned 200 calories more than I ate today, and I'm okay with that. That's good for me. So that's what I'll be doing. I don't want to be in a big deficit or anything. I want it to be very realistic and doable, and not, to the point of just restricting and all that, So this is good for me. I'm happy with this. Yeah. I did the tracking for you guys just to show you, but I don't really track anymore, but I wanted to show you guys the breakdowns. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were inspired. Let me know if you want to fat be gone as well. Back fat be gone as well. Yeah, comment, subscribe, let me know you're watching, like it, share it. If you're trying to get on the journey with me, let me know. I don't want to lose too much weight on the scale because I'm already at 142.5, and I don't want to get smaller than 138, 137. So that means I need to get that back fat off within 4 to 5 pounds. I need all of it to come off. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.